Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to Silent Hill episode 20. Episode 20. Is this it? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Maybe we've got another 20 hours to go. I don't know. I'm cool. I'm cool either way. I do have to say, having played all of the Silent Hill games, I've started to feel like I kind of miss the times when games ran for like 8 to 12 hours. I feel like that's kind of optimal. No, we gotta go through this again. Oh, we keep our autosave. I thought it got wiped. What's wrong with me, man? I'm mental. I'm going mental. Oh, I forgot to check my audio. Where is it? Where's my test recording? Sometimes the mic... one time the mic was weird. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. One time the mic was a little bit weird and making clipping noises. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I feel like optimal length for not most games. I'm not talking like, a super epic RPG, but I feel like the optimal time for most games is like 8 to 12 hours, maybe 16-ish, 8 to 16 maybe. This game has run over 20 hours. Let's just do a quick Jeeves check, because just for fun of it. So, what's Steam saying here? Steam's telling me we've run for 25 hours. So that's actually, yeah, that's longer than I would normally expect from a game. How much did I play for Red Dead 2? Let's check out Red Dead 2. I've got 100 hours on that. That was a long game. I don't think that was the whole story. I think the story was like 60 hours roughly. I don't know. Yeah, modern games run longer in general. And I'd rather, what I would prefer? I don't understand why they don't just, if they got a bigger story to tell, why don't they just split it up into 2 games? Like, why not have Red Dead like 30 hours and then release a Red Dead 3, which is another 30 hours. I don't get that. Why don't they just break it up a bit and they can make more money, sell more copies. But anyway, so we opened the Igarashi residence mailbox. We opened Sakuko's mailbox. Only 30% of people did that. But 38% of players got this far. So it's dropped off. We started out with roughly 90% of players starting out the game. Like 4 episodes ago, we were up to like 40% of players getting up to this point, which, like I said, was pretty good retention rate. And we've only dropped to 38%, getting the most recent achievement, the Path of Exaltation. So the retention is quite good, impressive. I'm impressed with that retention, considering it's a little bit of a longer game. I'd consider that pretty good retention. But I don't know. This is the first time I've really looked at the retention rate for games. I would have expected it to be lower, like maybe 25%. So that's impressive. I'm impressed by that. Well, I presume we're going to be... Look how Hinako is fucked up, isn't she? Look at her. Damn, and there's blood on her belly. She got a bloody belly. Yeah. We still got our black Serafuku on. Isn't that funny? And now I'll quickly take inventory. We got a crowbar, that'll have to do. And an axe, and a pipe. Hopefully the crowbar will be good enough. That's a high durability weapon, and the pipe is too. And then we got an axe, which is a low durability weapon, but it should do a fair bit of damage. The crowbar's short. That's the problem. I really miss that big hammer. The crowbar is very short. This is interesting. The description is updated for the axe, saying it looks like the handle is on the verge of snapping in two. Was I really swinging it that hard? That's interesting. That literally looks like it's about to fall off. That would like be one more hit, and that's not looking like that. That's not a functional axe, but whatever. The other weapons are fine. Do I have a toolkit? We don't have a toolkit. Well, we're fucked if we don't find one. We got 8 red capsules. These red capsules are fucking become really good, especially with the Omamori. The Omamori makes them really good. We're going to keep the Sakura Omamori. We're probably going to swap this out on the boss fight. Because there's probably only going to be like one boss. We'll keep the countering, I think, and we'll replace the crow with whatever we feel like we need. Maybe even the hand mirror? I don't know. It's not that amazing, is it? It just gives you 1 refill when you die. It's not like a... It's not going to win the game for you. Yeah, only 2 bandages, but we do have... And 2 first aid kits. Yeah, but the game has drained us down. We got a shitload of fucking divine water. Well, we do have 2 kudzu teas. I'm not a huge fan of them. They replenish you very slowly, and in total they don't replenish you much. But whatever, we're good. And we're loaded up here. We got full health and all that. I would have preferred to have, like, a couple more bandages. Maybe we'll pick some up. What's the significance of having a shitload of Torii gates? Is it just showing off? I know some temples have a shitload of Torii gates. I know of at least one temple. I'm sure there's more than one. Where they make just a tunnel of Torii gates. They're just like, they build one Torii gate and then they're like, you know what, guys? Let's build another one. And then it just, then they just keep building more and more. There's fucking, these things, these are talismans, right? You put them on something to make it get a spell or something. I don't know, man. I just saw it in a fucking anime once. You put a fucking one of these on, slap it on a person, and it like gets rid of their power. I don't know, man. Will of the Wisps. Can we harvest them for ectoplasm? Any fucking items to pick up? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, well, we might as well take in the atmosphere. The game does have atmosphere. Yeah. Sound design is generally good, especially the ambient noises inside the houses and in the village. In nature, not quite as much ambience. All you get is wind. You don't get any like bird sounds, but that's probably intended. Oh, this place is giving me PTSD. Fuck. Oh no. It is the place. It is the place. Oh, God, not this again. Not this again. Fuck me. These leaves dropping are nice. But it's just a very basic effect. I would have thought by now, in 2025, that we'd have, like, you know, particles with actual physics. But nah, no such thing. It's really weird how games have progressed a lot in certain ways and remained stagnant in other ways. No, well, this is the get ready to get your ass kicked spot, I guess. Oops. Checking my recording. Yeah, the game stutters. It just does. Like, even Markiplier, when he played the game, it was fucking stutter central for him. It looks like, anyway, that's what I've seen. Shall we replace our X? I mean, we don't have a toolkit, man. Fuck. We don't need 2 crowbars, though. Please give me a toolkit. Please give me 1 fucking toolkit. I thought that might be an Emma. I mean, technically it is. Is it not? I don't know what an Emma is, but I think that might be one. Oh dear. I don't like this area. I'm not liking the look of this. Yeah, it's funny how games progress in ways that are, like, superficial. Games continue to progress in very superficial ways. Except, I mean, the lighting. You could argue the lighting is not superficial. That looks brilliant. That looks... You know, you can't deny that lighting looks brilliant. You can't deny it. But it doesn't affect the game. It just looks nice, right? Games have gotten good at looking nice, but that's about it. Like, the actual hard stuff that's the thing. It's easy to update a graphics engine and just slap in new effects. It's not easy to add gameplay mechanics, because every time you make a game, you have to make the gameplay mechanics from scratch. You have to code them in every time, and you have to have good programmers to do it. And that's why it's stagnant. Like, yeah, people just are not interested in that sort of thing. They give you a nice meal, you know, to use a metaphor. They give you a nice meal. It's not too expensive. It tastes good. You eat it, and then that's it. You know, and I guess you could say that's fine, but oh god, we're going to be fighting Ganon. Alright, well, I should have... I want to toolkit it, guys. I want to repair me axe. Hey, calm your tits. Fucking don't do that. I'm out of stamina. Just give him the good counter. Can I just let them attack me and get a counter again? Let me see if I get more health. Come on, buddy. I need my sanity to come back. We might as well, like, exploit this shit. That'll do. Can I get another counter? I don't have all day, dude. It didn't work, man. Fucking hell. It didn't work. It didn't do the thing. There's the toolkit. Alright, well that's what I was holding out for. Divine water. Yeah, we got slots, man. Will we get healed before a boss fight? Does it work like that? Yeah, we can always come back and redo that shit. That was weird. That was a very mild fight. I guess they're expecting us. I think they're kind of expecting us to be... God damn it, man. I think they're kind of expecting us to be a bit low on items. I should have ate the Arari. Picked up the Arari first and used it. Oh, who knows? Maybe another Arari will show up. Hope springs eternal. So we just mosey on in, do we? Yeah, modern games, because it's an easy metric. It's something that's easy to complain about. If a game is good, it's easier to say, oh, they should have made it longer. Yeah, they're just taking us through all the areas we've been. God, but yeah, they're really reusing stuff, aren't they? Like, we've been up to the village, out of the village, up to the village, out of the village. We've been through these areas now. We're going through every area twice. It worked in Silent Hill 4 because there was different stuff about it. But here, we're just passing through. Yeah, I don't know, man. I do get the distinct feeling that they've put this in solely to pad things out a little bit. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I get that feeling. Alright, here we go. We got ourselves a fight. What should we use? So what do we want? What memories do we want here? Yeah, we want those, basically. Here we go. Oh, I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, they're throwing enemies at us. I don't know what to say. Come on, man. I need to counter you, man. I need to get this guy first. I think I do. No, not really. Not in this world. I don't have to take their souls. I hit that, man. I hit that. Yeah, I'm gonna get killed. Can I just get a counter in? Like, what's the go? Why can't I get a damn counter? Oh, there's something there to pick up. Oh, first aid kit. That's handy. Yeah, one more first aid kit will help us. And we got an Arare to use up for nothing. Let's just throw up the Arare real quick. Just chuck it over here. I don't know, man. I guess we do this and then whack him. Was that a counter? I'm not seeing any counters, man. There's a weapon over there, an axe. The fights are good. There's nothing wrong with the fights at all. The fights are engaging. Oh, there goes all my fucking sanity. Jesus Christ. Alright, whatever. So there'll be shit to pick up. Alright, here we go. We dodge this. And that'll let us get a swing in. Except... let's take a first aid kit. If the game will let us. Hey. Oh, a sledgehammer. That's nice. There's some shit to pick up around here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, that was a nice counter. What was that all about, buddy? How are we doing for durability? We're doing okay. Hey. Hey. Alright, we need a counter, man. There we go. It's worth a lot. Yeah, they don't hand out counters, do they? It's not so simple. Should I grab that? Yeah, we'll grab that sledge, won't we? Replaces the pipe. Where did my pipe go anyway? Did I fucking break it? Excellent. If you play your cards right, if you play your Omomoris right, you do get some health back. You recoup some health. Where the fuck did my pipe go? I guess I was going to replace the pipe anyway with the sledge. Okay, well, I think that went well. And I do believe there's a shrine up ahead. Or did I dream it? No, I was just dreaming it. It was my imagination. Cool. Red captures. Brilliant. Love those at this point. For some reason, the red captures have suddenly become really good. Excellent. The game has now loaded us up reasonably. We've got 4 bandages, that's the minimum that I wanted. 2 first aid kits, good. 3 kudzus, yeah. 9 capsules. The capsules are a big deal. Because you can pop them so quickly. You can just pop one straight away whenever you get hit. Okay. Now what? This was going to culminate into a big fight, I presume. Yeah, definitely a solid game. Definitely. Oh, is that a Arare? God damn, man. Offerings and a shrine. Okay, well, just give me fucking... just give me some Fei. This is it. We get to level up here. We do have an Emma? Do we not? No reason not to use these up. And I guess... What do we got here? Yeah, we got an Emma. Well, let's save. Brilliant. Is that everything? Just Arare? No, what's this? Bandage. Brilliant. Brilliant bandage. That brings us up to a comfortable amount of bandages. And we don't have space for Arare. I really might just replace the Divine Water, but I probably will. We don't need 7 Divine Waters. There may come another Arare. There might not, but there might. And now, as we were saying earlier, if we could increase our memory slots, I would, but we can't. I will increase health to capitalize on our first aid kits. It's not that huge of a deal. It's pretty minor, but it will slightly make things very slightly easier. I think it's the best thing we can do. I assume. Maybe stamina would work. I don't know. But we're gonna be using a stamina on Omori anyway, probably. Yeah, here's where we fought Sakugo, or at least a Sakugo-like entity. Is that where she died? Or no, it's just a random splatter. Yeah, well... Game just keeps throwing gauntlets at us. I mean, the thing is, how many times can you throw a gauntlet at us before it, you know, you're kind of done with it, you know? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I go to Japan in literally like 3-4 days. I don't have much to do. I got my international license. But I do actually need to grab a laptop. I don't have a laptop at the moment. Well, we'll replace the Arare with that. That's about the only other thing I need to do. All I need to do is pack clothes and that's it. I don't, like, there's not much else to do when you're a solo traveler except pack clothes. Make sure you have insurance. That's it, really. That's all I can think of. And I'm gonna, you know, get a laptop so I can maybe play games while I'm over there, or, you know, do some studying. This is a good loadout, methinks. No toolkits, man. These guys are tight asses on the toolkits. Higashi. Oh, okay. Speak of the devil. Yeah, well now we got issues. Oh no, we don't. We got a fucking Are we can eat. Well, we don't need to eat it. Higashi, eh? Well, I guess... Well, I don't know. So we can replace the Are. Wait, no, wasn't there a first aid kit here? Or did I dream it? Yeah, there is. Well, that's a conundrum. We will see what lies ahead and decide our loadouts from there. I don't think we get to come back. See, what I might do is use it on the crowbar right now. But I don't know. That's what I'm tempted to do, is to just go ahead and use it on the crowbar. and then grab the first aid kit. That's what I'm tempted to do. The Higashi would be okay. It would be nice to have at least one Higashi always, but the trouble is it takes up a whole slot, and there's nothing here I want to get rid of. So, alas, we will do this. Leave the Higashi. The Higashi does come in handy for like a particularly hard fight. An arena fight. You can pop one right before the fight starts, and then you don't have to worry about running out of dodge. This has to be it, man. Yeah, that was definitely a pre-boss loadout section. Maybe. Oh, we're here now. Oh my god. Not this place. Oh, okay. She's walking through it for us. I'm kind of concerned. I hope she doesn't end up becoming like a lost spirit or something. That's the feeling we get. But that's generally Silent Hill in general, isn't it? The game definitely has Silent Hill elements. The game definitely has Silent Hill elements to it. Not sure if it's a full-on Silent Hill game. Some people are saying it's just some game with Silent Hill branding, and to some extent, yeah. But the game is tied in with the feeling of Silent Hill, so I don't know what to say. I'm glad she fucking walked through that. The developers were like, nah, we're not going to do that to them. This is where we fought Rinko, I think, yeah. Now what? This looks very ominous. Once again, very nice ornate place. Oh shit, we're gonna be fighting Junko. Why are we clinging to life? What's the deal with that? This girl's had a big day. What's with the brooch, by the way? Was that there before? Must have been. They wouldn't remove it. Hey, no, I need those. I need those. Hinako, I need those. Hinako, we need. Hinako, we need. We need those, Hinako. We need those, Hinako. That's weird. What happens if you don't have any? Does she still pull them out? Is the game going to take them from us? Yeah, I'm very curious how the alternate ending system is going to work. Surely there will be one. Oh no. Oh no. Inari's going to be pissed. Oh man, Inari is gonna be so mad. We're gonna fight. Are we gonna be fighting Junko and Foxy Boy? I guess we'll find out soon enough, eh? No need to speculate. Now you've done it. Oh. What even is it? Yeah, he's mad. That must be Inari. That must be Inari somehow, but I thought Inari was a fox. That's a good design. I like it. I do appreciate that design. It's very biblical. biblically accurate. If you know what I mean. Speak English, dude. Alright, well, this is it. Just defeat the Shiramuku. Do we have pills? No, we still got our pills. Fuck off of that shit. Fuck off of that shit. I had a counter. Hinako, you had a counter. Oh yeah, I got health off of you, bitch. Well, where's my fucking counter? Alright, it might be time to pop a water. We don't have a toolkit. Fuck me sideways. Nice, sick 360, dude. You're pretty easy to counter, my man. I'm about to lose my thingy. Now we're in the shit, aren't we? Now we're in the shit. Sledge it is. Oh. Ow. Those bandages are still doing good work. What the fuck? Oh, I had my... Oh, no. I had my other weapon out. My axe. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, no. My staminade. This is just like what? Ah, that's not how you play that. That's not how you play this game. Come on, where's the opening? No fucking opening. I don't think this is the last fight, man. I don't think this is the last fight. Wouldn't a toolkit be amazing? God, a toolkit would mean the world. Whoa, nice one, buddy. Yeah, toolkit would be... Ah, I pressed the wrong button. I swear, I went to press R2 and... Fucked it. Fucking ouch. Oh yeah, I forgot about the pills. I don't know, man. Is this... I'm not sure if this is... I'm not sure if this is the last fight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, things are getting a bit hectic here. I'm gonna get crushed. I'm gonna get crunched. I got crunched. Okay.
絶対に認めない。ひな子を渡したりなんかしない。
Well, Okay. Continue then, I guess. I don't know, man. Come on, buddy. Well then. Fuck off with that. Fuck me, you're a strong boy. You're a strong one. Where's my opening, bro? Where's my opening? Well, that's something. Oh, there it was. That was my opening. Eat shit and die. Why am I gaining health? I don't know. It is a mystery. It is a mystery. I don't know what's going on, guys. This crowbar ain't gonna hold on forever, I know that much. No, I needed the other thing. Ah, let's just take this. Oopsies. Whoa. Whoa. Nice one, buddy.
私は
Is this
消えない
is this gonna decide our ending?
消されたりしない
I get you, Yannicka.
お前が
99 pills?
消えるまで
Fucking. What is going on? Just eat pills. I'm full of pills. I can't take more pills. I have. Oops. Yeah. No, I guess we can read our journal if we want. Anything new? Nah, nothing new. How's everyone doing? It's not looking so great. There's me. Mummy is not looking so good. Dad's fucked up too. Everyone's fucked up. Yeah. Alright. Just wanted to check. Munch those pills, Henneko. Oh, those are strong pills. I wonder if the ending is based on how many hits we get in. Will you stop doing that, man? It's... Oh, you stop that. That should be a dodge, man. That should be a perfect dodge. Oh, I missed a counter there. Die. Die, God.
まだだ
Die, God.
お前どっちかが消えるまで
I don't think you can beat God. I don't know. I don't think it's possible to beat God. Personally, I wouldn't fight God. Like, if heaven turned out to be real, if heaven turned out to be real, I wouldn't. I'd just go along with him, honestly. Will you stop that? This is a weird ass fight. My stamina's not running out. That's weird. And my health is coming back. Are we just gonna fight forever? Don't do that. It's getting dark. What are we doing? What is our... What's the big plan here? This is fun, but I don't know what's going on. Like, what's the plan? It's good practice to, like, learn how to play again. How to play properly. It's like a practice mode, really. They should have had this at the beginning. I keep missing my counters, man. Can you blame me, though? Can you blame me for missing my counters? Am I winning? Die, God. That'll teach you for all the mean things you did. I don't know. Hey. How long are we doing this? I really do wonder. The world wonders. Yeah, what was that for? Yeah, you like that? Where's that fucking counter, man? There it was. It is stumbling a tad. This again, great. Good job. Oh, we can't be doing that. You dead yet? So I was supposed to do that? Oh, fucking hell, alright. If you say so. Did I lose all my shit? And why is my pipe still... How did my pipe survive that shit?
やだ私がこんなところもこんな奴らも全てぶち壊してやる
Oh no. Even more? Even more shenanigans? What was that? Red capsules? Okay. Why am I... Is this like some kind of a challenge mode? Well, consider me... I accept the challenge, I guess. Follow the red capsule road. Let's go. Let's go.
ちょっとどうしたのよ
Hey, don't do that. This has to be an achievement. Yeah, this is an achievement. I didn't win the achievement, but whatever, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, the game is starting to get very heavy on narrative and light on gameplay.
邪魔するなら容赦しない。私たちに誰もか
They're certainly making sure we don't run out of pills, but
待ってくれみんな。ひなたとは私が話す。
Foxy's on my side still, apparently.
なぜだ、どうしてお前の心を分かってやれたと
I mean, this is just
思っていたの
a walking simulator. Right, at this point, it's run around with unlimited health items. I don't know what the deal is, man. Not sure what the go is. Oh, great capsules.
だって約束したじゃない。裏切り者。
This is also gonna auto save us, isn't it? Oh yeah, bud. Why am I picking these pills up?
こんなことやめなさい。シュウがちゃんと許さない。
I bet there's an achievement for not taking damage in this bit.
ごめん。俺が
I have unlimited stamina, so fucking I could just dash. Now where are we going?
なんて
やめろ。友達の声で話しかけるな。
Guess we're going there. Oh, lots of pills. Hinako's become a fucking pill popper. She's been to too many revs. This has real Metal Gear Solid 4
少しの
corridor vibes, doesn't it?
辛抱だ。
Pills are getting bigger. What's up with the pills? Like, well, only now the pills have become a motif. Oh, ooh, nice camera. Ooh. Can I hit things? Whatever. Now she's walking normal. Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, I heard that before. We heard this before we fought Sakuko. There's a fire. Is there going to be fire? Are these fire trucks? That's actually really nice. I'm down with that. The game doesn't crash. Oh god. Is it Foxy Boy? No, it's God again.
邪魔するな。私たちの邪魔をするな。
I believe this is what they call stubbornness. Yeah, Hinako was very stubborn, wasn't she? Oh, okay. Thanks, Ryukishi. It was a good story. Good story. What the oh, we get the subtitles. I kind of get it. I do kind of get it. Caliginous. Ooh, that's a big word. I do get it. She's trying to escape something which she can't escape from.
ワニコの春はいずくにから彼とちぎりしとい日もぬばたまの黒き闇へと消え失せる眼に映る男女の眼 まだに惑う身よぞ恨むる
米川により県警本部県道8号線にて当該事案の被疑者と思わしき女性に襲われた男性2名のうち1名は現在心肺停止の状態。
羽倉町1より県警本部一部被害者に使用された包丁ですが
Yeah, this feels like this is some real Higurashi shit right
被疑者
here.
は現在もこれを所持している可能性が高いと思われます。どうぞ。
You can feel the
県警本
Higurashi.
部から各局女性被疑者は20代花嫁装束身長は 160cm 少々常吉神宮より逃走中
And also a little bit of
凶
silent
器を所持してい
before.
る可能性が極めて高い各局はくれぐれも慎重に対応されたし
羽倉町1から県警本部
Were they
被
monsters
疑者
that
は
we
赤と
killed?
白のカプセル状の薬のようなものを犯行時に断続的に服用していたとのことです。
県警本部より神楽町1それは式場内で発見された正体不明のカプセル薬と同一
Pills.
のものかどう
Pills.
ぞ
The
羽
pills,
倉
eh?
町1から県警本部被疑者が服用する際に口からこぼした
Surely not, though. That would be a twist. I mean, we did know something was up with the pills, but we didn't know what exactly. And Shu gave them to us. Wait, wasn't there a new physician in town? That must tie into things. I mean, strange ending. I was gearing up for a big fight and stashing all my stuff, you know. I don't object to it. I don't object to it. I mean, heaven knows there were enough boss fights. So. The last one was weird though. The last one was easy mode. I'm not sure what that was about. Maybe it was intended to be that way. Wait, what? Garo City? Oh yeah, Garo City Tourism Division. Yeah, that's the place, Garo City. Yeah. It's near the other place. It's near Hinamizawa. Just not right next to it. It's nearby. What's the Hinamizawa? It's Shuakawa Go or some shit. Shuakawa Go. Yeah, Garo City is the location inspiring this game setting. What does Garo mean? Does it mean frog? Or is it just a coincidence? Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't object to the game at all. Very good game. I don't object to the ending. And there does remain the question of what kind of alternate endings there are, if any. There better be alternate endings, I'll tell you guys. Oh, what is that? That's a... Isn't that a Chinese instrument? An erhu? How come now they're playing good music? Why didn't they have more of this through the game? This is like going to be the only memorable track in the whole game. It's a good solo. And of course there's a trillion credits. Of course there is. Yeah. No, the story is good. Definitely a solid Ryokishi story. He said he put the most effort into this that he's put into anything. And it shows. It shows. I respect the story. A lot of unresolved stuff and things to think about. Absolutely. For like a 25-hour game, they had 25 hours of story. That's true. What's with all these Chinese people? Yeah, the game was not woke. The game wasn't woke. Anyone who says that, I think, doesn't understand it. There are some woke-ish games out there, if to use, even though the term kind of gets thrown around a lot, but this ain't one of them, I wouldn't say. Not at all. It had a lot of femininity in it. Yeah, it was good. Speed tree. Oh, I used speed tree. No wonder the trees look like shit. I was gonna say. Whoa, new game plus. Fucking alright, what do we got here? Self-doubt. Story or higher, hard or higher. Puzzle hard. Okay, good. So, what carries over? Now, hold on. You can create a new save data. Oh, here, that's nice. It's a throwback, isn't it? You can create a new game plus. There will be changes to the story. Oh, shit, really? And new endings? Okay, good. That's very good. I was expecting it. Everyone was expecting it, and they delivered. What carries over? Faith, stats, non-puzzle documents, and journals, omamori, key item. Okay, good. Yes, okay. This is good, because what this means is you can now do a super hard difficulty, but you also get to keep some stuff. So it ramps up, right? And that's good. That's what I was thinking, right? Like, you level up a little bit, and then you unlock super hard. So you can... And then, yeah, you bring all your skills over, but you also bring over your level ups. Brilliant. Good. That's what I was thinking. Chuck it in slot 1, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Please tell me there's stats. There aren't going to be stats, are there? They forgot the stats. They forgot the stats. They forgot the stats. They forgot the scats. Well, that's no good. Where are my stats, man? And no guns. No guns. And Silent Hill is looking a bit... I mean, Ebisugalka is still looking a bit fucked up. I really wish you could unlock a new title screen. That would be nice. So there's 1, 2, 3, 5 endings. Complete story for first time. Alright, what do we got here? Didn't take the red cap. Okay. Purified the sacred sword or didn't obtain it. Obtained the Agura no Hote Sama, whatever the fuck that is. Didn't take the capsules. Obtained the sword. This is just complete two different endings and then other things. Wow. UFO. Yes, okay. Okay. UFO radio broadcasts? Did we even get one UFO radio broadcast? I don't think so. Wow, okay, the UFO ending. Okay. Good. Okay, good. Yes. Excellent. No stats, which is upsetting. But everything else is good. Yeah. No, I have to say, that left a good taste in my mouth at the end. Even though it was a little bit weird and the ending was very straightforward. Nonetheless, where's New Game Plus? There it is. Hello. There's slot 1. Oh, these are the autosaves. New Game Plus. Load this. New Game Plus. Lost in the Fog. And we'll just keep the puzzles on hard. We'll do that because... Are there gonna be new puzzles? I don't know, whatever. So, we do this, right? No unlocked uniforms. That's okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, good, very good, excellent. The one thing I was worried about was, will there be alternate endings? And yes, there are. Not only that, but you unlock a new story as well. This is the first Silent Hill game I played where I thought to myself, I actually want to...
知ってる？女の人はお嫁さんになるのが仕事なんだって。
Was this what they said the first time?
仕事じゃないよ。ひなこ
No.
はお嫁さんになりたくないの？
This is new.
でもお父さんに言われるとなりたくなくなる。宿題と同じだね。
This is new.
やれって言われるとやる気なくす。
And she's got the brooch.
お待たせ。
Do we unlock other brooches for other
お姉
endings?
ちゃん。何かいいことでもあった？
Oh, something happened, alright.
昔を思い出して。
Okay, good, very good. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Maybe even impressed.
ずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。
How come they don't show her face? That's strange, isn't it?
私ね。
She wasn't always wearing the mask. Maybe she was. No, I mean in a metaphorical sense. She always was wearing the mask. We never saw her true face. She was some enigmatic figure that represented what you fulfillment of the expectations. So the basic ending is that she fights endlessly against what's been forced on her by society, but she can't win. She can't win, but she fights anyway. And that's good. There's depth to that. I like that. Yeah, no, good, very good, very good. I'm impressed. Yeah, I'm impressed. It wasn't classic Silent Hill. I would actually have maybe preferred if it wasn't branded Silent Hill. I might have preferred if it was just some Ryokushi game. But I guess these days, in modern times, it's unavoidable that when you make something like this, you have to piggyback off of an IP. But they didn't sit on their hands when they picked up the Silent Hill IP. They actually did integrate it. And to be perfectly honest, I would be happy to see another game like this set in the, let's say, Ebisugaoka universe. Yeah. You know, it's tempting to be like, this is a modern take on Silent Hill and therefore it sucks, you know? It's tempting to say that. It's painful to admit when a modern game does good, when it picks up an old IP and puts a new spin on it. It's sometimes painful to say that they did a good job. But I suppose they did. What was that? That was just a glitch. Yeah, even Markiplier's stream is fucking skipping frames.
とにかく今後のことは親の方で
This
話を
is
進め
new.
お父さん
This is new. This is new.
こんな話二度とないんだ
This
ぞ
is brilliant. I
ひ
can't
な子に
believe
と
it.
ってこれ以上の幸せがあるか
What?
あるわけがない
What? What the fuck? This is all new. And that's is that Junko?
話はまだ終わってないぞ
Oh my god, that's Junko. And she's wearing the fucking hood.
でもあのひな子がね
あいつは本当に高校娘だ何しろおかげで借金は
Oh,
全
okay.
て返せ
Okay, it's not good.
二度と金に困らずに済むぞ
お父さんやめてくださいよ
Damn. I thought Dad was gonna have a redemption arc. Oh, she is having maybe no, she's not. He's not. Fuck, that's insane.
あってたまるかそんなこと
Yeah. Okay. Well, that would be weird. It wouldn't work if the dad had a redemption arc, but we get all our journal unlocked. I bet you. I feel like you could probably unlock more journal, maybe. Yeah. I don't know, but that would be nice. These birds obviously represent her desire to be free, be herself, be her own woman, her own girl. Wow. Good grief. Interesting that Shu has some gold trim there. Does anyone else have gold trim? Oh, everyone has. Everyone gets a bit of gold trim. Yeah, even the dad does. Wow. So this is an intimidating monster that appears in Shiramuku. Traditional white wedding kimono. Uses their grand fox arm to compel others to obey, looks down on me, denies my existence, but at the same time pities me, like it thinks it's better than me or something. Don't look down on me, you'll know better. Damn. A very odd but valuable piece of jewelry dedicated with a delicate fox. With the brooch, you're now able to open doors and boxes bearing the same design. Is that just for New Game Plus? I think it might be. Weird. Wow. What do we have? We have our Alma Moris, obviously. That's nutso. So obviously we'll be able to unlock more Alma Mori slots. I think we can unlock a maximum of 5. So we can probably unlock 2 more Alma Mori slots. And that gives you reason to ramp up the difficulty, obviously. Oh, the mountain. We haven't gone up the mountain. We never went up the mountain. Yeah, those fucking banging noises. Good lord. How's the mountain going? It's still closed. Just checking around. We didn't unlock any fancy weapons, but that's because the weapons have durability. It would be weird. Although I do realize in Temple World, we only ever had 2 weapons, even though we had 3 slots, which makes you think, doesn't it? Really makes you think. Still locked. Entry to mountain prohibited.
崩れで通れない
Surely,
私はここ登った
yeah,
の
surely at some point we get to go up here. Maybe right at the very end, after everything. Wouldn't that be crazy? Interesting. Yes. All of the dialogue has been changed. Is like all of it changed, or just bits of it changed? This is Ryukishi's business. This is Ryukishi's work. He said he put a lot into it. This was Ryukishi's doing. This will be the same.
いつもお姉ちゃんと眺めてた
Yeah, that's the same.
お姉ちゃんが恋しい
It's quite a small village. I don't think all of the dialogue will be different, but I'm sure key parts of it will be. We don't... So the stuff we read is not here anymore, I don't think. That's interesting, a crank washing machine. Fascinating. They have power, though. Look at that mountain over there. It's a big old mountain. Yeah, I don't know, man. If I could be reborn in a town like this, I'd go for this. Nice and chilly. And lots of walking up and down hills. I wouldn't want to be born in some fucking hot place. This is new. Local doctors note a fox's wedding is a common expression used for times when it rains while the sun is still shining. According to older folk here, they used this expression for when a young girl was spirited away. That's what happened to us. Folklore pertaining to gods and spirits becoming infatuated with human women is not something unique to Japan and can be found across the world. Yes, that is a part of Greek mythology, as we all know. Ebisugalka is no exception to this. Even here, there are old tales of young girls being taken away on a fox's wedding and disappearing forever. During the Meiji and Taisho periods of the town, elders would apparently reassure the families of missing daughters they've been swept away by a fox lord and are now enjoying a life of luxury without care. Interesting. New shit to read. There is new shit to read, and I think they don't keep the old shit around. At least here they don't. I should pray, right? Interesting that this place is blocked off. Oh no, you can come in around the back, I guess. I don't know. But I don't remember. I don't know. Did we ever come there? It looks... That's strange. I don't think we ever went there. Or am I wrong? What do we have here? Good grief, man. I think I will actually, at some point, eventually in the future, not many times soon maybe, but these threads must represent the different endings you unlocked. This red thread with the pills. Yeah, each ending probably gets a symbol. We can continue to draw Omamoris. Here's our leveling. Yeah, we can grab another Omamori, at least one more. We can still claim our bonuses. Cool. How about that, eh? Drinking at this time of day. This is still the same. So, there was a little bit that was on the nose. But, if you take things from... We're playing the game from Hinako's perspective. And if you take things from Hinako's perspective, obviously she's going to have a certain view of the world. Research note... This is new. Research notes on exotic herbology. Wow, the story continues. Although the most famous translated Western medical book remains New Text on Anatomy, there's a peculiar work by the name of Exotic Herbology. Or is this new? No, this isn't new. I don't think it's new. Let me check. It is new. I think it's new. Because it's appeared near the bottom. I think it's new. I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck no. Fuck. What are you... Yeah, it is wide open. It is wide open. Need a key. Okay, new areas obviously get unlocked. Research journal, photo 1. A photo attached to a research journal appears to be a clue collected by a researcher investigating the folklore of Ebisugaoka. What's circled though? Just some fog? Fog monster, I don't know. Legend of the Sacred Sword. However, it's said that the sword's animosity continues to grow even as it remained buried under the earth, so people erected a sacred barrier around it using Jizo statues as anchors. If one wished to find the sword, they should look for these Jizo statues first. Okay, well that's straightforward. It appears the barrier works by creating a spiritual harmony that inhibits the sword's animosity. Harmony, yin and yang, 5 elements of Wuxing. During this period, it was thought that everything was composed of 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, water. Therefore, 5 was a number associated with harmony. There should be 5 Jizo statues. Are 5 such statues located in this town? I expect tracking them down will prove a tremendous task. What's the Ojizo-sama? What's the Ojizo-sama? What the Sigma? I was planning to just very briefly start this. Need a key. I was planning to like very briefly start a new game, and then a bunch of new shit happened. Lots of Arares. A great many Arares. There's 3 boxes that need a key. This is not so, guys. Damn. Another box. A lot of boxes that need keys. Two faces are scribbled out here. And there's a dress, a child's dress. Isn't that cute? The face, there's 2 faces scribbled out and they have Tories over them. What the fuck is going on, guys? What is this? Balcony key. A key stored on the door's back seems to open the door to the next room from the balcony. There's dolls here. And what is this? He always told me play house like a good girl should. This is from Sakako, but it's too cute for me. What do you mean? What? Like a, is it like a pencil case or something? Yeah, I guess so. Too cute. A woman's magazine. My father isn't fond of seeing these around. Why? Is the key, where's the key used? I don't think it's used here. I think it's somewhere else. Well, this is the balcony. And we've got new sound effects. This is weird. I need a key for this as well. Fuck me. Alright, so this is the key. Well, that's straightforward. I hear future steps. Some toy planes. A Zero. and something like a Mustang. Packing tips. A book by a well-known expert on how to carry large amounts of supplies. What? Increases inventory? As if we didn't have enough inventory already. That's funny that they give us that right off the bat. Boy's diary. I'm going to be a treasure hunter. I'll make sure of it, and then I'm going to become a millionaire by finding treasure all around the world, and not just hunting treasure. A real treasure hunter sometimes takes down big scary beasts and bad guys. And don't forget, they have to learn how to escape dangerous traps too. I was play fighting with the girl who lives next door. That'll be Sakugo. Sorry, Hinako. When Mum got mad at me, she said, "What if you leave a scar on her face? Then nobody will marry her." What's that all about? I think that girl would be a really good treasure hunter, though. She always finds the hidden treasure when we play treasure hide and seek. I want to become a treasure hunter with her someday. Whose house is this? Treasure hunting game key. A small iron key. Unclear what it opens. Should be related to the treasure hunt mentioned in the boy's diary. Do we use it on the Do we use it on the boxes around here? Well, we can try it. We don't have any weapons. What happens if you run out of weapons, by the way? There's a doll here. It's been moved here. How peculiar. Oh, well, now that's... Treasure hunt game now. You're real good at this. Not any bozo could find this one. Too bad this isn't the treasure, but points for trying this so close. Oh, okay. Well, that's unusual. I thought I would be coming back here later, but it seems to be a self-contained puzzle. But whatever, it is what it is. Where's the other ones? There's like 5 or so around here. Kaboom! You got blown to smithereens by my doo-doo bomb and died. Anyone with half a brain would know this would be a trap. What do you mean? What are you talking about, kiddo? There's this one. Yeah, you got stabbed with my doo-doo spear and died. Anyone looking around here for treasure is no more than fodder for my traps. That's worrisome. What's that? Must be some kind of game, or is that food? Faded bride doll. An old doll in the shape of a bride made from clay. Seems to have been forgotten for a long time. This is the treasure? I don't know. I guess there'll be a few more puzzles around the place and we'll gather a few things. Is that it? There won't be monsters at this stage. One would hope. Wasn't there another box in the fucking room? How are we gonna get in there? Oh wait, no, we just go here. Well, there was one more box, right? Or did I dream it? I guess there was just... I don't know. I must have imagined it. Must be my imagination. Yeah. Wow. And some drawings. Very nice crayon drawings. Wow. Good grief. I just need to quickly check how much space I've got. One moment. Where is it? Where's my space? We got enough. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I've got 4 days before I go to Japan, and I have to fucking upload like 8 videos. Well, I think 7 videos. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I'm using my mobile data to upload everything at this point. Should be okay. Wow. Well, then that explains that place. There's got to be other places. There has to be other places where we can go inside. Alright, before I forget, I do want to go have a look at the Chiefs. Before I forget. That was something, eh? Jesus. Did we go here when we first played?
お稲荷様だ。あちこちに祀られている。
I feel like we didn't. This looks different. Does it always look like? Has it always looked like this? Yeah, I think we didn't see this place the first time we went down here. When we were but a fresh young player. This is all still here. Yeah, see, when the Japanese do social commentary, they're not afraid to also include tradition. That's the thing that Western video games suck at. if a Western video game wants to make social commentary, they feel the need to rebel against everything, literally everything, and that makes it very on the nose, as I say. Whereas in this game, they include tradition, but they also include social commentary, and that's, I think, how things ought to be done. That guy is a menace. I think I know who he is. No, I don't know him personally, but he rides a dirt bike around without plates. One of these days, man, he's gonna get caught. The only problem is, when you catch one of them, the next day there'll be a new idiot to take his place. It's always some new idiot that goes around for a few years and then they die or get caught, and then sure enough, like clockwork, another idiot spawns. I've seen him around. I don't know, man. I wish I could smack him one, but that would be, I'd get in trouble, wouldn't I? Let's just continue just for a bit. Oh, yeah, before we do that, would I get in trouble? I don't know, man. It's not worth it. My bike's not fast enough to catch him. I have to get a faster bike before I even think about it. Alright, I'm going to check the Chiefs. Okay, now, we're on 12th of October. It looks like 37.8% of players got to the ending. Once again, a very good retention rate. 37.8, very good, I would say. 13.5% completed the game on hard. So, as expected. That's strange. Oh no, that's puzzle difficulty. Only 28% did puzzle difficulty of hard, which is understandable. And 13% played the game on hard, action mode hard, or higher. That's usual. I actually would have thought it'd be slightly lower. It's like half of the players, or 1/3 of the players did on hard. That's not bad, actually. Interesting. Alright, let's just continue briefly. And just see if any new dialogue comes up around here. I'm just very curious. I can't help myself. This will be the same, right? And yeah, the missing person poster was curious, wasn't it? There's some shuffling going on. This will be the same, I'm sure. But we better check.
運転手さんいませんか?
That was the same. That's fine, that was the same. But I want to at least get to Sakuko. Actually, we'll get to Shu. We'll get to Shu and then leave it at Shu. Because Shu might be different. I would not expect most of the stuff to be different. But let's have a go. See if this dialogue is different. I bet it will be the same. But it doesn't cost much to just record some new dialogue. Yeah, that's is that new? Yeah, it's new. That's new dialogue. That's new dialogue. That's insane. Is the game like... Yeah, the game's going to be packed with new dialogue. We could go back if we wanted. Is the Shu meeting going to be different? I feel like it is. I feel like the Shu meeting is going to be different. This is insane. None of the other Silent Hill games changed things so much. Alright, so what's Sakuko? Alright, so far this is the same.
じゃあね。
So Sakiko looks the same. Everything's the same. That's all the same. Which is fine. I wouldn't expect the game to just be completely different. Well, oh yeah, that's there was a hole in the ground around here, wasn't there? Interesting. It does look like a grave. I don't want to jump the gun, but it does look like maybe someone's buried there, or something is buried there. And we did get a missing persons poster around here, didn't we? This is where we came, right? There's a missing person, that's Suzutani Mayumi. Is that the same person? I think it is, yeah. White blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief, black polka dots. I think that's the same as it was. Yeah, pretty sure that's the same. Now we're going to check out this area. These Asian places have deep gutters. What is with these deep-ass gutters? In Thailand and Bali, you can fucking fall down them and get stuck. They're a fucking death trap. But it seems even in Japan they had them. Yeah, this place again. What is up with this? Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I feel like there's something sussy about this. Is someone buried here or something? Alright, my boy's shoe. Let's check the shoe cutscene and then we'll probably leave it. Shoe. It is shoe. The shoeski. What's up, shoe? Alright. Well, was he looking at that before? I can't remember.
Yo, Aibo.
Aibo. I'm cutting it a little bit close here. That's alright. This looks to be the same. This is probably the same because they didn't want to remake the cutscene. I reckon this will all be the same. The pills again. So we're supposed to not take the pills. What are we gonna do? Just hold on to them? Oh, that would make the final battle really hard. Oh fuck. The game, yeah, the ending would be really hard without the pills. Yeah, the pills must be something central to the plot that we don't know about yet. This is all the same.
いや、大した話は。
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れたよ。
それは良かった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。あ
あ、貸したままでいいよ。インコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだと、こんちくしょう。笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな？ねえひなこ、じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？
That would have been like maybe $10 back then. Not a huge amount of money. Maybe $15, depending on how bad the inflation was in Japan. These days it's $5 roughly. Maybe $6. Nah, $5 US at least. Was it $5 US or Australian? I'm not sure. To convert, normally you just take off 2 zeros, but it might have changed since a few years ago.
ひなこ？
あ、ごめん。何？
It's a very rough estimate. It's pretty reliable. When do I get to save? I don't think I'll bother with this. I guess I will, because what else am I going to do? I want to find a place to chill. Will this be harder? I imagine it would be. No, there's a shrine right there. Well, I guess I don't get to use it. Yeah, so this is pretty much the same. That ain't the way. I think it'll be a little while before we get to save. Oh, there goes that. That was faster that time. Didn't that cutscene play out faster that time? Where do I go? This is... I don't remember this. What the hell? That's different. That's different. I don't know where we're going. That's weird. I don't know what that was about. We can't take pills, man. We can't take pills. How fucked is that? We're not allowed to take pills. That's different, isn't it? I don't think normally we see the fog ghost. But I might be wrong. I might be wrong there. Not in this cutscene. I can't remember where we escape. Do we escape here? I guess so. Well, this time I got hit, but hey, we're playing hard mode, and yeah, and now we can't take the pills. We're not allowed to take pills. We don't even have pills. They don't even have pills. Oh. Oh shit. Now we have pills. Ah, bugger. But we got Arare instead, so... And chocolate. I guess now is our cue to take Arare. That'll do. I guess we'll keep 2 Arares for later. When do I get to save? I want to just chill somewhere and save. When's the next shrine? I don't know when the next shrine is. I forget. Bandage. A steel pipe? Was that always there? I don't think we got a steel pipe this early. Our map is unlocking now. There's still shit here. Pills, right? Pills that we can't use. Damn, the pills are useful, man. Yeah, I may at some point continue this. But I won't do it immediately. I don't know when I'll do it. Probably not for a while. Maybe much later when I feel like it. When the urge comes back. I haven't played any other Silent Hill twice, but I feel like this might be a one to play twice. I mean, you have to play it like fucking 5 times to unlock everything. I don't know if I want to play it 5 times, guys. I'd play it twice, but not that many times. Where's a shrine? I just want a shrine. I want to get to a shrine.
Rinko?
And there's this bit, obviously. Oh. Okay. No cutscene for this. Interesting. Things are different, guys. Things are different. Are the monsters harder? I bet you they are, man. There's gonna be some frustrating shit, I tell you. There's gonna be frustrating shit. Can we hide from it? It ain't working. Bro just knows. Bro just knows. Well. This ain't good. Ah, there's something there. There's a note there, man. Oh, there's just capsules. What am I don't need the capsules. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, guys. Can we hide from the enemies here? There's no shrine here, though. Yeah, we're fucked, guys. This game is not gonna go easy on us. Shit is not gonna be easy. Isn't there a shrine if we go up? I didn't need to go here. There'll be a dude here. God damn it! Yeah, it's harder, man. There's a new guys. Where's the? How do we get up? How do we get up? Where do we go to get out of it? Here. I just need a shrine. That's done. That's from before. Yeah. Okay. Nothing here. Just want to check. So many pills that we can't take. Just fuck my shit up, guys. And I'm dead. Yeah, this is going to be a struggle if we continue on this. This will be an absolute struggle. Is this, Where's this again? Oh, man. Does this kill us? Just about. Yeah, the game doesn't track your deaths. I don't know, man. We can just beeline... Well, whatever. Let's just get killed and try again. We can beeline for where we gotta go. We do have our Armor Warriors. I forgot about that. We got our Armor Warriors to save us a little bit. That's why the Arare was a bit more powerful, actually. Alright, here we go. Right. Yeah, we are leveled up though, so that's important to know. I just lost my stamina. My stamina went kaput. Let's just get away from these fuckers. I want to get somewhere to rest, man. I just want somewhere to rest. Oh, you prick. Alright, here we go. We can go in here. Let's just go in here. Oh, it didn't shut behind us? I did, okay. Ugh, so many red pills around. Oh, if there's so many red pills around, that means it's not just us taking them, right? You can put that away, Hinako. It's not dangerous anymore, for now. So, That's that. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's everything. We'll leave it here for now. Maybe I'll go up to the balcony. Bandage. Okay, yeah, this is going to be more of a struggle, though, I think. I was breezing through this when we on my first playthrough, and now we are going to be getting killed. The game won't do anything until we pick up the thingy, I assume. Cool. Yeah, there's red capsules everywhere. Everyone's popping pills. The pharmacist must have given them out to everyone or some shit. Anyway, I haven't even fucking had the chance to go through the things. What are you sighing at? So I took notes. Oh my god, it's gonna be a long ass video. Okay, so we don't know if Shu is good or not. We can assume he probably is, best we can tell, but I'm not sure. Can I save at a shrine somewhere? Fuck me, I don't know where I get to save. Yeah, I don't know if there's a shrine around here. Whatever. Yeah, actually, I should probably get to a shrine because... so that I can load this again later, basically. I have to get to a shrine. What? He's gonna attack me, right? That's different, man. Yeah. You can't follow me here, right? He's following me. He's following me. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're back at Chitsuruya. Oh, no. This is not a place where we can save. Is there a shrine here? Where's the shrine? Man, I need a shrine. Give me a goddamn shrine. So many pills everywhere, man. You shitting me? Where's the shrine? I just want the shrine. Why is this lit up? No, I guess we're supposed to go here. Yeah, there'll be a shrine. There's the shrine, okay. Ugh, okay. Let's donate the comb. Yeah, we can draw an Amomori if we want. Save, dude, before it's too late. I hope I don't overwrite my special save. He'll be coming, right? Let's take care of business. Can I get a, Whatever. Where's my staminade? Staminade, please. Thank you. There we go. We got some health on the counter. Is it going to die for good? There we go. Dead for good. Alright. Good. Finally. Ugh. Finally some reprieve here until we go around the corner. At some point. Yeah, so I guess we can now stay here for a moment. Oh, we missed the radio, didn't we? Oh, there's more. For fuck's sake. I'm gonna be in the shit if my weapon durability runs out. Yeah, there's more monsters spawning. There's more monster spawns, it seems. We missed a radio, didn't we? We missed a radio broadcast somewhere, I think, or maybe it's... Nah, I'm pretty sure we missed it. That's everything, I guess. Oh. That's a... fire burning sound effect. Sounds like it's from the Zelda games. Nintendo 64 Zelda games. Ugh, anyway. So, let me check everything. Okay, so, yeah. So, I assume Shu is good. We all assume he is good, but we don't know for sure. I mean, he gave us pills, and the pills seem like they're going to be central to the deeper plot. There's definitely... The whole game raised questions. Like, the entire first playthrough mostly just raised questions, and then I think they're going to get slowly answered over the next playthrough, and possibly up to 5 playthroughs, which is insane to me. We don't know if Hinako's good or not. There seem to be hints that she did something bad. There seem to be hints that she killed people or something. I don't know. Or killed herself. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. The sanity system is a bit strange. I guess it's mostly just a focus meter. It'd be interesting if sanity changed how you see the world. But I don't know. I guess it's not entirely necessary. It'd probably be hard to implement. And yeah, the item capacity system has issues. Not a big fan of the item capacity system. It could be done differently. Okay. Let's go over the good points of the game. It doesn't immediately give you a weapon, which is excellent. A lot of Silent Hill games give you a gun straight way too early, which is annoying, annoys the hell out of me. Only problem is you don't get a gun ever. Maybe there's a gun you can unlock at some point. I don't think so, though. I sincerely doubt that, but I feel like you should at least somewhere there should be like some antique rifle you can pick up. That would be really cool. But I guess it wouldn't work with the 3-slot system, so... enemies get back up sometimes, which is excellent. That's something that I wanted from previous Silent Hill games, to make the game feel a little bit less safe. They did it in Silent Hill 4 with the ghosts, but that's about it, really. That's all I can think of. In some Silent Hill games, they respawn if you go back into a room, and that's it. Yeah, but if they get back up, it makes the game feel a bit less safe, and that's good. The combat has complexity to it. A little bit Dark Souls, yes, but it's a combat system which is challenging, and you can get better at it with practice. Like, it starts off really difficult to learn, and then as you go on, you get better at it, and it makes you feel better, like you're getting better at the game. The characters are good. All of the characters are good. I don't have problems with any of them. Hinako, as the main character, is likable. Even if she has some strange opinions, that's just her as a character. That's her right as a character, to have strange opinions. The game itself doesn't tell you any bullshit. Yeah, so Ryukishi's plot, very good, excellent. A lot of depth to it, and replay value seems to be there, definitely. Absolutely. I actually want to continue playing this game just to see what more stuff he's put in the game. What gets revealed at the end. So I'm gonna have to fucking stay away from spoilers. It was so hard, man, because so many people talked about the game. But I'm going to have to continue to stay away from them a little bit, at least. Although people probably won't be talking about the deeper stuff. Maybe, I hope not. Most people will just be talking about the surface level shit. Hard mode is challenging, bosses are challenging on hard, yeah. I don't know why I wrote that. There's a good variety of items, and all of the items have their own purpose to them. Yes, all of the items are good in their own way, which is perfect. You can favor one weapon over another, no problem. You can favor one item over another, and you can use different items to suit your style. Leveling is good. The prayer leveling is very subtle, but it's also vital on hard mode. You can't go without it, really. You have to level up, even though it's only minor. You still have to do it. The Emmers is weird, though. I don't know why they gate levels behind Emmers, but there's probably a reason for that. Maybe to make sure you only get a certain number of level ups per playthrough, but you'd think that would just be regulated by the offerings. I don't know. Combat animation is good. All of the animation in general is good. There's a few areas where the animations hang. It's Unity crap bullshit. But apart from that, it's good. The cloth physics look really nice, as you'd hope in 2025. Although you can see her skirt does clip through the pipe, so it's not perfect. Even in 2025, they can't make it so that the skirt doesn't clip through the pipe. I don't know. That's strange, man. That's weird to me. I mean, we had decent physics in Oblivion back in 06 or whatever, 06 or 07. And we're still, in some ways, we're still on that level. I don't know why. It would have been nice if Hinako got some special animations. Like some super finishing moves and shit. That would have been really cool. Yeah, if you do a focus attack that kills an enemy, I reckon a special animation would have been really cool. Just for the badass factor. Especially as time went on. The enemy designs are good. Yes, all of the enemies are good. There's no shitty enemies or annoying enemies like the crawling guys in Silent Hill 3. Nothing like that. Some of the enemies are very intimidating. All of them are dangerous. It's not like some Silent Hills where you just run past enemies and you're fine. In this game, as you can see, we got whooped right at the beginning just by the basic enemies. They're all formidable. Yeah. The game has scary bits. It's mostly psychological horror. Although we literally just got jumped by a bunch of... We got jumped twice. By the mannequins. Once in the alley and then once in the room where we thought that it was supposed to come for us, but it didn't. It was waiting. That's dynamic jump scares, I suppose you could say. So that's good. Yeah, I don't know. But it's mostly been a psychological horror, but that's Silent Hill for you. We already talked about a variety of weapons with different attributes. Everyone can pick a weapon that they prefer. Weapon durability system, yep, I'm fine with it. I mean, we've played Silent Hill 4. It works. It's okay. It lets you cycle through different weapons and try different things. Yeah, I have no problem with it. Good combination of combat and puzzles. Yeah, there were a good number of boss fights. What was there, like about 4-ish? And then maybe 5 or so mini boss areas, like arena fights and all that. Perfect amount. And then puzzles, there were like, how many puzzles were there? Maybe 5 or so puzzles, decent ones. Only one of them was really difficult, but we still solved it in the end. There was nothing unsolvable. That might change now on the harder puzzle setting. I'll probably get absolutely fucked over. There's lots of reading, a perfect amount of reading, I would say. It's a bit heavy at the beginning. There's a load of going through your journal at the beginning, but after that it tapers off and it's fine. A good amount of reading, and then in the new game there's even more reading, so that's good, and lots of lore of a high quality. It's a Unity game, it runs in Unity Engine, but they did a good job of making it not look like a Unity game. It mostly doesn't look like one. You can forget about it most of the time. It has a very, very vague feeling of being a Unity game, but not to a terrible extent. It looks okay. It's acceptable. The lighting, the new lighting technology is good. You can't refute that the new lighting looks good. And this fog, obviously, it looks brilliant. Yeah, you can't fault it, even though it's Unity. I would prefer if they didn't, but that's just how life is these days. Unfortunately, people use pre-made engines. They don't like to make their own engines from scratch like they did in the old days. Unfortunately, that's in the past, mostly. So it's set in 60s Japan, yeah. That's good. Nothing wrong with 60s Japan. In fact, that's a brilliant setting. More games should be set in Japan in the past. That's a underutilized setting. The voice acting for the Japanese is brilliant. Of a high standard, as you might expect. The voice acting for the English version is a little bit cringe, I would say. I think the main thing that makes it cringe is that they have American accents. It's just so weird seeing Japanese characters speaking with American accents. It just doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. At least hire voice actors with Japanese accents for this. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's cringe. I'm not going to ever use the English. That's my personal preference. If you like the English, then do the English. Map looks really nice, obviously. That's good. I was impressed when I first saw it, and I'm still impressed. It looks good. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just run past the enemies. In some previous games, that was like all you did. In Silent Hill 3, I killed, I think, like 7 enemies in the whole game. In here, you kill a shitload of enemies, man. You kill fucking over 50, I would say. You kill a lot of enemies. It almost feels like you kill too many, but that's fine. I'd say overall it's an improvement. There's more combat. Yeah, there's definitely more combat, that's for damn sure. Maybe there could have been a tad less, but I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, that moves it away from Silent Hill, adding more combat. So, I don't know, maybe they could have made a little bit more running away from enemies instead of fighting them a little bit. The weapons visibly degrade when you use them. Are they degraded yet? I can't tell. Not yet, I don't think. That's really cool. Nice subtle touch. It looks good. The uniforms look nice. Really sharp. Really good. I like that. And Hinako losing her clothes through the game is interesting idea. Yeah. It's obviously symbolic. That's what it is, guys. It's symbolic. The physics is good. Yeah, I said the physics is good, although I did know it's not amazing. It's not perfect. The cloth physics and the hair physics is good, but I don't know, man. In 2025, you'd think you wouldn't get clipping so obvious. I don't know, man. I don't know. The flower stuff is an interesting variation on shitty mode, what I call shitty mode, when you go into the alternate world, which is not good. Ryukishi went with flowers. I think it's supposed to be like making something beautiful and putting a scary twist on it. And I think that worked really good, especially towards the end where the flowers become a strange kind of weird hell paradise hybrid. Yeah, interesting. Excellent choice. There's fog, as we can see. There is fog. There's no mirrors or torches most of the time, which is a problem. But at least there's fog. That's something. 3 weapon slots seems like a good balance. Yep. Stamina is important in this game. In Silent Hill 3 they had stamina, but you could have fooled me because I literally never considered it. In here it's pretty vital, so that's a good improvement. Going back to a female protagonist like Silent Hill 3, brilliant. I'm happy with that. I'm completely behind that. Female protagonists make the best horror game protagonists. Like in Alien Isolation, in Silent Hill 3, in stuff like Fatal Frame, I think. It's just better that way. And they're nice to look at too, you can't deny. It's nice to look at a nice girl when you're playing your game, your horror game. I'm not going to deny that at all. The game contains a lot of Japanese culture. They don't try to change it for Westerners. I don't think they did, best I can tell, which is good. They don't, remove stuff to appeal to us. They just put the Japanese culture in, and it's your job to just figure it out, and I respect that. The character dossiers have been needed for a long time. I'm glad they're here. The character dossiers. Great for people like me who fucking forget who everyone is. What else we got here? There's a lot of points here, man. Insane number of points. Yeah, the combat is enjoyable. Combination of fast and slow attacks, counters, different weapons. Being able to hit multiple enemies at once, it feels really good. It's kimochi, as they say. The Naginata's a fucking badass weapon. I like the Naginata. And it's physics-based as well, so you got to be careful where you are. Yeah, it's all good, man. But it does feel like they transplanted Dark Souls into the game, but by itself, that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's no references to Silent Hill, though. Like, what the fuck? There's, like, literally 0 references to Silent Hill. I don't know why they did that. They should have put in at least a couple of references to something happening in America. I don't know why they didn't do that. That's a glaring omission, I would say. The blue lamp system, that was weird. It showed up for like one section and then disappeared forever. That was alright though, while it was there. The saving areas are unsafe. That's unusual. In most horror games, when the saving areas are generally considered safe rooms, but removing that is excellent. I'm down with that. Omamori system is the best part of the leveling system, I reckon. Yeah, there's a few good Omamoris there, and I'm sure I'll pick up a few more good ones later on. As I continue to play, I'm sure I'll find a few more, even more interesting Omamoris. Yeah, they're all generally good. What else? Oh yeah, and the gameplay, the last good point, the gameplay changes over time. It gets weird, yes, you become a fucking werewolf, and you travel between this normal world and the temple world. And in the temple world, your weapons are unlimited, whereas in this world, your weapons have durability. It's a bit of an interesting system, but it gives the game a reason to go for more than, 12 hours. If the game didn't have like the different phases, then the game would have got old a lot quicker. That's probably the only way you can do it, really, to make it like a 20+ hour game work, is if you make it change a bit over time. So the bad points, quality control was lacking. It's definitely rough around the edges. It wasn't perfected, which is strange because it was a big anticipated game, and they seem to have put a lot of effort into it. So I'm not sure why it was a bit rough when it released. With frame skipping, especially. What's with the frame skipping? I don't know, man. They could have optimized that a bit. For some reason, the lip sync was not perfect. I don't know what happened there. The animations are a bit strange, and the character designs look a bit weird. Not entirely real. But I think that's actually helps the style. If it looked real, it wouldn't feel like Silent Hill. The little bit stiff animations are characteristic of Silent Hill, I would say, so not a terribly bad point. There's a movement bug which needs to be patched. We found that in the fucking Scarecrow place. The worst place you could get a movement bug. I, of course, found it. Yes, there were a couple of bugs which were in the game, which we had to endure. Not a good thing. The game crashed at least twice. I think it crashed more than twice. Yeah, I think it crashed like 4 times. One time it crashed at a very inconvenient point after beating a boss. That's annoying. I wish it wouldn't do that. There's no reason. I had plenty of RAM and VRAM. There's no reason it should have crashed. Very frustrating. Don't know why that happened. Why they let it happen. Yeah, so we already talked about item capacity system. It feels a bit weird having set a number of slots instead of set number of items. I'd prefer if there was a set number of items and then you pick what items you value the most, and get lots of them, and then you can always have like one of each other item just in case you need it. It would encourage you to keep stuff and find uses for it instead of just not having it. I'd prefer it that way. The game, there was a lot of obsession, OCD item management shit, which detracted, I think, from the spirit of the game. In the older Silent Hill games, you just pick up everything, but I don't mind item capacity. But in fact, it balances things better. Oh yeah, Silent Hill 4 did that. Silent Hill 4 had item capacity, and it worked. Yeah, but it's strange that they went with item categories instead of just overall item numbers. I don't know what the hell that was about. There's so many notes, man. What's such a fucking shitload of notes here. So you have to obsess about what you pick up, what you leave. It would have been good to... I would have liked to have had one Higashi at all times, but you just can't. You either have like 3 Higashi or you have 1. Those are your options. Or you have none, I mean. So I had to just basically go through the game without it. Yeah, it's really annoying. The dodge distance seems a bit excessive, doesn't it? It's a bit weird. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe... I mean, we haven't seen what it's like when it's not this insane. There's memes about Hinako fucking teleporting. I don't know. I think I don't know why it's like this, but it doesn't make for bad combat, I guess. It makes for good combat. But I would have preferred if it was a little bit, maybe half as much, and if the combat was a bit close quarters. But maybe it wouldn't have worked. I don't know. I can't judge on that, because I haven't tried it the other way. Some of the plot is on the nose, but not much. Overall, I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was good. I sympathise with Hinako. I respect her. It's all good. Some of it is a little bit... there are some points where it gets excessive, but it's only for a little bit. And it's not... there's no, like, smoking gun shitty bits at all. The game throws too many items at you. That's true. Because it relies on the item capacity system rather than scarcity. I'd feel like it got casualized a little bit. I kind of would have preferred if they just went with the classic system, where you keep what you pick up and it's up to you to ration it. I think that would have been better. So that's slightly casualized. Not terrible, but slightly casualized. There's no mirrors or flashlights. I already mentioned that. I think a Silent Hill game should always have mirrors and flashlights. Those are iconic parts of the game. Yeah, the game would have been better if they put them in. Simple as that. So the system requirements seem excessive, mostly because of frame skipping. I think it's just frame skipping. For some reason there's frame skipping. Everyone seems to be getting it. It's annoying. They got rid of the fixed camera. Now we have a Resident Evil camera. It would have been a classic Silent Hill game if they had fixed camera. But they didn't go with it. I don't know, man. It's still a good game, but it doesn't feel very Silent Hill-ish like that. I don't know what to say. They could have put in at least a few fixed camera bits, but whatever. It's up to them. Their choice, I guess. Yeah, it was heavy on action and not as heavy on survival horror. It's a bit of a modern game, a bit of a slightly casualized modern game. Only slightly. It's not casualized entirely, just a little bit. Controller's not fully remappable. That's really strange. I don't know why they didn't do that. You can only get, like, you have 3 options to remap your controller. I would have changed things around a bit if I had a choice, but it didn't let me. Autosaves remove too much tension. I think they should have just not had autosaves and just had shrines. And that ties in with the linear levels as well. The levels being too linear. Yeah, just give people open levels and a couple of save points areas. And that's it. You don't need autosaves. The autosaves were dumb. You don't need autosaves. That's casualized once again. The maze sections are not mazes. They're just gated areas. Nothing much to them. Yeah, it's linear. The game was linear. It was too linear. That's one point counting against the game. It was too linear. They got rid of the open world stuff. This town would have been amazing if it was more open. It looks open and it isn't. Simple as that. The interaction dots are dumb as well. The game is just hunting for interaction dots a lot of the time. I hate that. I wish that was never a thing. Items should be designed so that you can pick them out just by how they look. And the game shouldn't be full of useless clutter that just confuses you. Yeah, simple as that. Having interaction dots is laziness in design. I already talked about the levels being too linear. If it was more open, then you would have been able to... there would have been incentive to remember where items are and then come back from later. But when it's linear, it's just pick it up or don't pick it up. That's it. Yeah. You can't use items without picking them up. That was upsetting. I wish you could at least pop an item when you see it without having to drop something else. That would remove a little bit of frustration, I think. The game starts out with a shitload of journal updates. I think it could have done slightly less, but I don't know. At the end of the day, you have to explain things, so... and the game does have a lot of mechanics to it, so... maybe it's unavoidable, I don't know. At least you can just not... I guess you can just ignore it if you want. The trigger warning is dumb and condescending. what else can you say, really? I think everyone would agree with me there. You don't need to put an opening message on your game saying that it might offend people. You just don't need to do it. Like, movies don't have them. Games don't need them. The walking is slightly too slow. Minor issue, I guess, but the walking should have been maybe 10% faster, I think. It's very, like I said, it's ponderous when you're walking. Makes you want to run, but then, I don't know. But the running feels a bit too fast. I don't know. They could have made the walking just a tad faster, I think, but whatever. The audio crackled. That's another bug. The audio engine is crackly. It's really annoying. Why? It hurt the experience. Made it less than perfect. Yeah, it's sad that it was like that. They'll fix it, I guess, eventually. They'll patch it. But yeah, it's not entirely polished. Death animations could be better. What do I mean by that? I guess they could have had some more special death animations. Who doesn't love a special death animation? Yeah, more animations in general would have been nice. Modding would have been nice. I mean, Silent Hill has never been moddable, so it's just an extra point. Yeah, there's not much moddability. I guess there never was, though, so whatever. Hinako can't close doors behind her for some reason. That's annoying. Once again, it's because the game is designed to be linear, not open world. In an open world game, you'd want to be like finding safe areas and securing areas for yourself and that sort of thing. But when the game's linear, you just encounter an enemy and then it's, do I run past it or do I kill it? That's it. You'll never see it again, most of the time. In an open world, you're thinking strategically, like, do I want to clear out this area so I can come back later without being killed? That would be better. The village is too small, already said that. Well, kind of, in a sense. It's a little bit too small. They should have made it a little bit bigger, maybe twice as big, and have it open for exploration, like the Silent Hill overworld in Silent Hill 2 and 1. Although those games, Silent Hill 1 did gate things off. It wasn't completely open world, so... But still, this game definitely takes things too close to linear. It's well known that as games get more casualized, they get more linear. This game is no exception. That's what they did. And it should not be encouraged. Level up system is strange. Not sure why ammas are required. I already talked about that. But I guess it's just to prevent people leveling too much in one playthrough. I guess it works. Sometimes the inputs get missed or stuck. Yeah, weird. Once again, buggy. Unity seems to have issues. I don't know. I've never made a game in Unity, but there seem to be constant problems with people making stuff in Unity when it comes to control inputs and stuff. I don't know what the issue is, but it happens. It happens a lot. And I already said a gun would have been nice. Just a gun, just even a musket, man. I don't care. Just one gun in the game would have been good. Or throwing weapon. I mean, come on. How wouldn't that have been good? Some neutral points here. What's this? So the game is divided into discrete sections. It makes the game more interesting for the time that it drags on, but it hurts the survival horror aspect. Yeah, you're spending a lot of time just fighting, getting in fights, and not worrying about resources. So, I don't know, but whatever. I don't think it was necessary to have unlimited item durability. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, it's weird that they make this item durability system, and then in the temple world they just throw it away, and you could just use items as much as you want. It's a bit strange. But I guess it kind of makes sense if it's a dream mode. But then again, this place is probably a dream mode too, so... I don't know. Music design is good, but there were no bangers. The only banger was the ending credits. That was the only good one there. Like, I can't remember any of the tracks except the song that the kids sing. But that's not a banger, man. It's just a nice song. What is this? Items shouldn't disappear forever when you swap them. Yeah, if you swap items, at the very least... you should be able to put the item down and replace it. I don't know if it would work with stacks though. I guess that would make things even more fiddly. But it's annoying that you pick an item up, you have to throw something else away forever. There was some subversion of expectations, but not as much in previous games, especially Silent Hill 1. But towards the end that changes a bit. And especially on a new playthrough, it actually subverts a lot of expectations, because they change a lot of things around and place a lot of different enemies around. So, yeah. It's okay, not quite a bad point. It's hard to do that properly in a game anyway. Yes. Replay value was... Yeah, so I left some notes to think about. So, in terms of replay value, excellent. Very good. Actually, this game probably has the most replay value that I can tell out of all the Silent Hills. Or every Silent Hill game had at least, like, 1 second playthrough to do. Some games had, like, 3 or 4, I think. This one has at least 5. Well, 5. Let's just say 5. So that's... Yep, they pulled their weight on that. Absolutely. I was worried when I first started playing. I was like, is this game going to have replay value? The answer is yes, it does. It does. It even has new plot. Like, Ryukishi dedicated a lot of effort to making there be replay in this game. It's very impressive. I don't know how much exactly, but it's looking very good so far. I would say that there's definitely replay, and you can definitely play the game at least twice. And I would hope that if you play it a third time, you get even more stuff unlocked to learn about. Yeah, it looks good to me. It's the first Silent Hill game I actually feel like I want to replay, even though it's going to be really hard on this difficulty, I think. The blend of cutscenes and gameplay was excellent. I don't think there was a imbalance. Some games like Silent Hill Origins didn't have enough cutscenes, and it felt like you were just playing the game too much. But this game will give you a lot of gameplay, like 30 minutes to 50 minutes of gameplay, and then it'll hit you with 5 minutes of cutscene so you can relax, and then back into it. Yeah. That's everything. That's all my notes, guys. God, that was a lot of notes. Fuck me. Ugh. My throat hurts from talking so much. Yeah, it's... God, I feel bad that I'm going to have to give this a good score compared to the other Silent Hill games. The ratings are not absolute. They're kind of relative to what I've played in the past. If my opinion changes on a game, I'll change the ratings. So, in hindsight, Silent Hill 1 probably would get a higher rating now that I've played all of the other games. In hindsight, I would probably give it a boost on its score by, maybe even 0.5 or so. This game, it's an absolutely solid horror game. But not a perfect Silent Hill game, but still good. It's still a good Silent Hill game. But mostly it's just a good horror game, and a good action horror game, with not a whole lot of survival. I was not low on items, ever. Let's be honest. Yeah, that's the thing, man. You're never low on items, ever, in this game. And that means it's not survival horror. So, what is this shitty texture that I'm looking at? Yeah, these plants could be better, couldn't they? I feel like these plants could be better in 2025. Speed tree, eh? Yeah, that looks not as great as you'd expect. The flowers look good though, so there's that. The flower world. Yeah, and these grounds, a lot of this grounds is just completely flat. It's weird. Weird. It could be better, but it's not a major issue. So initially I was thinking in the 8s, the mid 8s. Initially I was thinking an 8.5-ish, but the replay value gives it bonus points. There's a huge amount of replay value, it seems. Well, not a huge amount, a good amount. But at this end of the day, the game had significant issues, like the lack of open world. It's linear. It's too linear. Why do people make games linear in these days? Why? It's because it's easier to make them that way. The games get stuck up their own arse and try to make a good story when they should be making a good game. So for that reason, I don't think it's a 9. If it was less linear, and if they had, you know, the stuff that I asked for, like torches and mirrors and shit. Yeah, mirrors is weird. Like, you'd think Unity would have support for mirrors and reflections, but no. Nope. They probably do, but they just didn't put it in. That's a glaring omission. They just didn't bother. Okay, well, they could do it in Silent Hill 2, and they did it in Silent Hill 5. Origins, I mean. So why not in this game? Why? What happened? What went wrong? So that's... It's not a 9, but it's close to a 9. So, yeah, it would be a... it's a 8.8. That's what it is. It's an 8.8. I don't know if I gave any other games 8.8. Did I give Silent Hill 4 an 8.8? I think I did. Or was it an 8.7 or something? I can't remember, guys. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter because the scores change. Like, my opinion will change in hindsight. Like, that's what I think of it now. But if I play it again and it turns out to be amazing, then it'll be a 9, you know? But, yeah, the fact that it's too linear is the main thing dragging it down. Like, it's insulting to play a game that's just... like, walking from point A to point B to point C all the time. That's not what video games are supposed to be, in my opinion. So, yeah, that prevents it from being a 9 just by itself, just that one problem. Lack of Silent Hill references is another big issue. The game is just self-contained, which it shouldn't be. So that also prevents it from being a 9. It's buggy, but the bugs will get fixed. That's the thing, you know. I mean, at some point the bugs will get fixed, and then what? I'd have to update the score. But the bugs also prevent it from having been an excellent experience. But at the same time, there wasn't anything terrible. Like, I just kept playing and it was fine, and it fixed itself. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it, really. God damn, man. It's an 8.8. Yeah, I feel settled on that figure. It was going to be an 8.5, but the replay value bumps it up to an 8.8, and the bit at the end was a bit abrupt. The game has dragged on a bit. Like, a lot of modern games seem to drag on at the end a bit. The developers feel pressured, like they got to make the game longer, or people will complain. But yeah, whatever, it's still good. It's still good. It's not a bad thing to have more gameplay. Yeah, why won't you complain? Yes, everything's... And the strongest point of the game, easily, by far, is the story. It's a Ryukishi classic, yes, absolutely. And I think I believe him absolutely when he says he put the most effort into this. It's clear. There's a lot of depth to it that we haven't uncovered yet, I'm sure. The first playthrough just gave us questions. And a lot of questions. Like, what are the pills about? What's Shu about? Is he a good guy or a bad guy? What else was there? Why was there disaster? Why was there fucking emergency response people? Why were there sirens? Why were there, you know, fire truck sirens or whatever? There's other stuff too. Like, what are these rumors about? Why are people talking about a girl and not wanting to be her or something? And what caused this? What started this? Why are we here? What did Hinako do to come here? And what was the arranged marriage? Why was she in it? Was she in an arranged marriage? Who was the fox guy? Was that her wife? Her boyfriend, I mean? Her husband? Arranged husband? What does she think of Shu? And what does Shu think of her? We don't know entirely. We're not entirely sure. We don't know for certain. Those are just some of the questions. That's a lot of questions. That's a lot more questions than in most Silent Hill games. Yeah, the plot is... and the story is the strong point. Absolutely. The story is probably in the higher 9s, I would say. But yeah, it's brought down by the gameplay, which is too linear. And the bugs. Yeah. But it's still good. Very good game. 8.8 is very good. Officially a very good game. Not excellent. Very good. Very, very good. Okay. That's everything. I had to do it, man. I had to review it at the end. So I did. I didn't think it would. Oops, I didn't think we'd be dragging this long, but if we have to, we do it. That's all there is to it. It's the final episode of this game, so fuck it. Yeah, it's a good game, and I do want to play it again. Not right now, though. I will play it again later. Where's the cutscene? The cutscene comes very soon around this corner, I think. We have to fight people, right? I don't know, man. Whatever. Another strong point of the game is the lighting. But it's just a shame that there's no flashlight. A weird box. It opened. It opened. The Diary of Revenge. According to the Nihon Shoki, one of Japan's most ancient history books, Yamada Orochi, a colossal air-headed dragon demands the sacrifice of beautiful young girls for devour. Upon hearing this, the wild deity Susanoo no Mikoto brought 8 barrels of sake to the dragon and lured it into drinking them. Once he became intoxicated, he slew the dragon, chopping off all 8 heads. According to Ebisu Gauka's oldest historical records, after being decapitated, one of Yamada no Orochi's heads flew so far west, fell between the mountains of Higanokuni, the mountains, eh? The head eventually came back to life as a poisonous water dragon plagued the land for many years. Yeah, the fucking dragon shit, man. Higanokuni is known now as Ebisu Gauka. There are records of toxic gas... Yeah, the fucking gas leaks, man. The fucking gas leaks. The arsenic and the pills, man. There are records of toxic gas leaks from underground water streams in the past. It's highly possible this is where the legend of a poisonous water dragon stemmed from. However, while the local records state his head flew there's no mention of this in the Nihon Shoki. It's not hard to surmise that some shameless individuals put a religious spin on the noxious leaks to turn a profit, and falsify his connections using famous literature to solidify their claim. Here, have an Emma. Holy shit, alright. Yeah, definitely replay value. Fucking, it's everywhere, man. There's replay value everywhere. I mean, it's linear, unfortunately, which means you don't go looking for the replay value, it just comes to you. And yeah, that's why it's not a 9. That's why it's not a 9. Man.
Rinko.
I can't hide from these guys for some reason, that's annoying. It'd be nice if you could hide from them a little bit better. Oh, you can. They have line of sight, I guess. That's interesting. Yeah, it works, but yeah, because it's not open world, it's just like they either sneak past you or they don't, and that's it. This one will get up, right? No, okay. Some of them do, some of them don't, whatever. This is the bit. Is this the stairs bit? No, it's not. It's not. Oh, it is. Or is it? No. No, there's a cutscene in the first game, in the first playthrough, where she picks up the pipe, and we didn't get that, so... I don't know, man. Well, let's save for when I come back to this game in a million years. That's everything, guys. That's all I've wanted to say. I've said everything. I've said my piece. I've said my pizza. Alrighty. That was... What are we doing next? I don't even know. Stalker 2, maybe. Yeah, fucking... God damn it. Silent Hill is done. Except when I replay this. So, fuck me, man. Stalker 2 still needs to be patched. It's been a year, I think, and the game still needs patches. They're still adding stuff like that was supposed to be in the game when it came out. I don't know, man. I don't know. All I need to do is I need to get this shit uploaded before I go to Japan in, like, literally 4 days. Fuck me, man. Yeah, I guess Stalker 2, when I get back, I don't fucking know, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do. Probably that. I can't think of anything else. There's, like, I got a list of, like, at least 10 games that I want to play. At least 10. More like fucking 50 if I was gonna actually go list them out. Yeah, but I'm glad we did all this Silent Hill shit. It all culminated here. And in the end, this was one of the better Silent Hill games. Yeah, up there with The Room. So, it was a good time. It was a good time, and I don't feel sad because it hasn't ended. We've got a whole nother playthrough of this shit to even begin to figure out what's going on. assuming we ever do figure out what's going on. And now I finally don't need to worry about spoilers too much, so I'll be able to go back on the internet and read about what people think about the game. Hopefully there won't be spoilers for second playthroughs. Yeah, good times. It's been a great ride. Yeah, a little bit long, but if a game's good, then having it be long is hardly a terrible thing. Alright. I'll see you next time. No idea when or on what game, but I will most likely, unless I drop dead in Japan, then I will see you again. Yeah. I guess I'll leave it there. Bye-bye.